welcome to this video. My name is Jenny and today we're going to do pyramid pose, which is one of my favorites. It's just a great way to get some stretching in the back of the legs, and it's a great foundation just for standing poses. It's just wonderful. So anyway, let's go ahead and begin. Come to your mat, or if you don't have a mat, just come up to standing. And if you have shoes on, it's okay. Ideally, you're doing this in bare feet on a yoga mat, but it's all good. You can also do this in your sneakers. So just bring your feet together to start. We're gonna start off with mountain pose, equal standing. We first wanna get centered, go inside, feel your breath, let yourself just relax. So as you stand, long, deep breathing, palms facing forward. Find your breath. You can keep your eyes open or closed. If you do have them open, just finding something solid to focus on. So starting off with our first side, you can pick which leg is going to go back or not. I'm going to go sideways so you can see. You're going to step one leg back, but feel your hips side by side. One leg goes back as far back as it is comfortable, and your feet are a little wider apart. So your left foot's a little over to the left, right foot's a little over to the right. There's some space in between. Your back foot is slightly angled, so that the toes are a little pointing away from your midline. Okay, and you just want to take a moment. We want to also work on balance here, so we're just feeling into maybe lifting the kneecaps, engaging those legs, standing tall. You've got great posture. Find a few inhales and exhales just here. You want to feel yourself solid and a sense of equal weight, like you could move your torso back and forth. Okay, so you're going to bring awareness now to the leg that's in the front. And this leg that's in the front, you want to feel into that hip, whichever hip that is, and that hip is going to gently move further back, and the leg that is back, you might find that that hip is a little bit further behind, so you're going to gently nudge that hip forward. You want to feel a sense of equal side by side in the hips. We're going to go ahead and bring the hands to the hips and slowly take a forward bend, and you're just going to, maybe it's just not going to be too far, or maybe it's going to be all the way down. Another possibility is if you wanted extra support, bring a chair in front, and you could do that nicely as well. So long, deep breathing, find your easy edge. You're going to feel a lot of weight in the front leg. Okay, you want to feel your hips move back just a bit. And just find your edge. If you know you can go down to the floor and that feels good for you, then do so. Stay with the long, deep breathing. And all right, we're going to slowly bring awareness, and we're going to use the strength of our feet to push into the floor to rise on up. And then once you're back to center, pause and feel. Notice that probably the front leg did a lot more sensation, feeling. Had a lot more going on there. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and bend into that front leg now. Bend that front knee, and then just inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend. Inhale, straighten. We're gonna go ahead and take that back leg, step it 1, 2, or 3 steps, like just hop it forward. And then you're gonna just take a moment, pause. Feel equal standing. Close your eyes or keep your eyes open. Work the awareness inside. Long, deep breathing. Kind of want to let things settle and see if you can feel the difference between the left and the right. Okay. Now we're going to do the other side. So whichever leg you chose to go back, you're going to choose the other one now to go back. Okay. So step that other leg back. All right, and feel into your stance and just take a moment, stand tall, long deep breathing. Feel your feet settling. Okay. Just being present to what is and how the body kind of settles into itself in this pose. Now you're going to take that leg that's in the front, be aware of the hip on this side, draw that hip a little bit back, while the back leg, you want to just encourage that hip to move a little more forward, so it's a little maybe minor adjusting. And now you're just going to slowly begin to take it into a forward bend. Forward bend. Your hips move back as your heart moves forward. Hands on hips, or if you want them to go somewhere else, they can go somewhere else. They can go down. If you have a chair, use a chair or hands to the floor. Find your easy edge. Long, deep breathing. And you want to ideally keep your legs straight, so you're only going to your easy edge here. If you bent that front knee, you could go down much further, but for the start, for pyramid pose, we want to keep the legs straight. Long, deep breathing. Try to reach through the crown of your head. Feel the length in your spine. All right, just bringing an awareness now down to your feet. Let's go ahead and push the floor away to rise on up, nice and easy, nice and slow. Take a moment, pause once you're back up. We want to just deepen that awareness within the body, within the breath. Go ahead and slowly bend into that right knee or whichever front leg if it's left in the front, bend into that front knee. Rock it back and forth. And then we're going to step that back leg forward 1, 2, or 3 steps. I'm going to hop it just a few. Good. And then take a moment, pause, maybe feet a little wider apart. Find something solid to focus on if your eyes are open. Let's go ahead and take a few inhales and exhales. Awareness in both of those legs. Notice if they feel different, if they feel the same. Hopefully they're about the same. And know that you could work this a little more. If you did this every day, little by little, you'd find deeper stretching and more relaxation through those legs. So. All right, well that completes our short yoga practice on pyramid pose. I hope you are doing well, feeling good, and have an amazing day. Namaste.